We got a nice group of Himalayan Thar right here. Seems at least to be at least 2 or 3 of them we can take out. I haven't really hunted these guys much, so I'm very, very intrigued by them. So they're sitting about 130 meters out. Can definitely try a shot from here. Let's check out the blood and see what we got, if we got a good shot. Yeah, we got a good shot. Oh wow, he didn't even go far. Right through the rib cage. That is pretty close to the heart. So we got a left lung, 133 meters out. Very nice. So we got a 4-star. 87%. Holy moly. Yeah, he looked like a big boy when I saw him in the field, so I'm not too surprised, but that is awesome. Yep, so we'll take him. Yeah, I'm not really surprised, but still, I wasn't expecting a 4-star. So I kind of have an idea now what to look for a little. Because I can see the fur looked a little different. He's a bit more chunkier than the other guys, so that's pretty interesting. So I'm going to continue this way because I think I saw some Samba there that got spooked after I shot this guy, so we'll see how far they went. So I heard some movement just up ahead here, so I'll have to take it really slow. Because if this is the herd that I just shot at, then they're pretty much on high alert. It's been really, really tough for me to hunt on this map. I've been spooking stuff left, right, and center. I'm still adjusting to it, but this map is very, very highly populated. You can hardly tell kind of where animals are. It's a great challenge, at least in my opinion. Wasn't expecting this map to be that much of a challenge with the style of the way I hunt. So it's been great. It's been a learning process. Because for me, I got to be really, really slow, like extra slow. But I'm going to stay in cover as much as I can. And hopefully that gives us a chance. I'm a little surprised I heard some movement around here because I figured everything spooked when I shot that guy, but I don't think I would encounter anything that's even this close. So unless that's another herd of some sort that didn't spook in the process there, it's pretty hard to tell. Kind of have me wondering, did they really change things up with this map? Because it's been a different experience here for me compared to the other maps. Trying to get a visual as to what animal is that. Okay, I heard something over here. Not very sure what that is at all. Makes me wonder if they're up in that forest over there. I kind of feel that's where the sound is coming from. Oh, we got some Chamois over here. That could be the sound I was hearing. But there's definitely something in that forest though. But I think these are the guys that was making the sound. Let's have a closer look. Seems like a decent herd. Yeah, seems like a very young herd based on those horns. We still got some motion over here. That guy seems pretty big over there, so I think I'll take a chance on him. See what we got. He seems bigger than the rest. At least these two seem that way. So they're about, what, 100 meters out? Yeah, you can definitely see the size difference. That's a pretty big boy. I'm just waiting for a better broadside shot if I can get it. I don't trust this quarter shot here. We dropped him. That's a beauty. I didn't think I would get a shot on him. I thought it would have eventually ran off, because that's what they were prepping to do, sort of trot off in that direction. Whatever's in the bushes here, I'm surprised it's still there. I thought they would have run off. Still don't know what that animal is. But this guy looks big, so I'm very curious to see what his genetics are. .125 meters out, right left lung. Solid penetration. We got a 91%. 1 star. Holy crap. I'm taking on all the big genetics today. Yeah, he was a big boy. I wonder what's his weight. So he scored a 343. And the animal weight is about 39 kg. Okay. We'll take it. So the other one was 87%. Picked up a 91%. That's not going to be good for my genetic pool at all. That's for sure. And that's the thing, right? It's really hard to field judge these animals. You really got to play for a very long time to really sort of grasp or get a feel for, you know, what you're looking at. But we'll get there. It's still a pretty fresh map. And I haven't really hunted all the species yet. There's a lot. But we will lock it down at some point. But for now, I think we're going to be shooting a lot of high genetic animals that we misjudge. I think we're going to get there as far as the game overall, because I think the devs are giving us some level of variation. It's something we've been asking for a very long time, and I think it seems like they're not really interested in it. But on some levels, I think they're trying to give us a little something. I'm not sure how that lines up with their vision of the game, or if it was an intent from the from release or what. But in some ways, I feel we're influencing that change. How much change are we going to have? I don't know, but I'm grateful that we're getting something. So I'm hearing some feral goats just up ahead. I would really like to get close and kind of get a visual on them, but this could be very tricky. They're in that brush, and I'm in the wide open. So this approach can be very, very tricky. It seems like they're closer to the water over here, so that makes it a little better. They're more on the edge instead of like deep into that forest, so I think my wind is still good, so just gotta keep it slow and approach the best we can. This brush doesn't seem to be that deep, so there could be an opening on the other side, just a matter of getting through. But you can't tell if they're actually in the brush or just beyond. be nice to get a nice little call so I can tell if they're left or right or straight ahead. Okay, so they're straight ahead. I've never hunted these goats, so I can't really tell what their alert call is, but we'll figure it out. Man, it's so beautiful walking through this forest. What an awesome map this is. That's what I want more of. It's just this forest kind of brush kind of feel, you know? I don't mind open space, but I don't want too much of that. But I feel the map offers a really nice balance. So if you're into open space, you add all of that. If you want more brush or forest, it's an option. That's why I think it's the best map we have, period. It's just a great experience all around. Okay, so are they closer under that bridge? Okay, we finally got some visuals on them. So they're definitely close to that water. This could work in our favor. We got some brush, so we can hide. And they're pretty much in the open. But we seem to have like two herds. One in the distance and one to our left, so... Or it could be just one big herd. Wonder if we spooked them earlier because they seem a little bit uneasy. And that's one key thing you want to look for in the animals, is to see what state they're in. Do they look like they're going about their routine, or are they kind of standing around? And that's how you know if you have spooked them or you have alerted them in some way. Yeah, they seem like they were spooked. That's the impression that I'm getting. It's a big boy right there. If you turn out, I can take him from here. He looks maybe 2 or 3 star, I'm guessing. Just by the way he looks. Those horns are really, really nice. It's another big fellow over there. Yeah, they're definitely alert. Ooh, look at that one. Okay. That's definitely like a 3 star. Ooh, there's another one. What the heck? Some big boys in here, man. Okay, let's take this guy. Lost my opportunity. Okay, let's see what they're gonna do. There's some good looking ones, man. It's just not the right angle. Let's see if they're gonna come back or push off. I had a really good window to take that first guy, but I got caught up looking at this guy and I lost my chance. That's another big boy, but I forgot what the other ones look like. I need to see them again to make a decision here, but this is a great herd. Okay, there's a big one coming in. I want to be more patient here, but I don't know what they have planned to do here, if they're going to push off, because then I will lose that entire opportunity. But they seem like they want to come back this way a little. Look at that horn. It's actually twisted. Beautiful. That's a really nice herd. I'm pretty sure I missed at least 2 or 3 big boys. Uh-oh, we're getting charged. Not today. Oh, wow. I wasn't knocked unconscious. Is it because it's a little goat? Well, that is interesting. I wonder if that's something new. Because usually as long as you get hit, you're unconscious. But I got hit by that goat. It didn't knock me out. Interesting. So 122 meters out, we got a left and a right lung. We got a 1 star, 62%. Beautiful animal, look at that. I love the horns. So 62%. 1 star, okay. I don't think he's that big. Yeah, 71 kg. Yeah, he's not that big. But it's a beautiful animal. And mature. Yeah, we'll take him. But I think we just found something, guys. We weren't even knocked out by that animal. I'm really, really surprised by that. Because I was moving. But I wasn't moving, well enough. And I figured... Because when they first came at me, I dodged it and I figured they were done. Not realizing this one was still trying to come at me. And I still got hit and I wasn't knocked out. Is it because of the size of the animal? Or did they tweak it where you're not being knocked out all the time? Very nice. Well, I think that was a great hunt, guys. We took out a Himalayan Thar. Pretty high genetic. We got a Chamois. We got a feral goat. I think that's a successful hunt for sure. So let me know in the comments if you're enjoying Matariki Park, if you have the DLC, if you're interested in it. Because I think it's fantastic. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening.